On the morning of December 18th, a tragic aviation incident unfolded at Statesville Regional Airport in Iredell County, North Carolina. A small business jet crashed shortly after takeoff, resulting in multiple fatalities and triggering a large-scale emergency response. As of now, officials say the exact number of people on board and the total number of deaths have not yet been confirmed, making this an evolving and deeply unsettling situation. According to local authorities, the aircraft involved was a Cessna C550, a twin-engine business jet commonly used for private and corporate travel. The crash occurred around 10:15 a.m., just minutes after the plane departed from the same airport. Witnesses reported seeing the jet struggle moments after takeoff before it went down on or near the runway, erupting into a massive fireball that sent thick black smoke into the air. First responders arrived quickly, including airport fire crews, local police, and emergency medical services. Due to the intense fire and damage, access to the wreckage was initially limited, which contributed delays in confirming the number of victims. Officials have confirmed there were fatalities, but they have emphasized that identification and notification of next of kin are still underway. The Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board have both launched formal investigations. These agencies will examine flight data, maintenance records, pilot credentials, weather conditions, and air traffic communications to determine what caused the crash. At this early stage, investigators have not indicated whether mechanical failure, pilot error, or another factor played a role. One aspect of this story that has drawn significant public attention involves the ownership of the aircraft. Public business records indicate that the jet was owned by a private North Carolina company connected to retired NASCAR driver Greg Biffle. It is important to clarify that, at this time, authorities have not stated who was on board the aircraft, and there is no confirmation that Greg Biffle himself was involved in the flight in any way. Despite that, the connection has sparked widespread speculation online, highlighting how quickly misinformation can spread during breaking news events. Investigators and officials have urged the public to avoid jumping to conclusions and to wait for verified information as it becomes available. Statesville Regional Airport is known as a hub for corporate and private aviation, particularly within the motorsports industry. The airport frequently serves NASCAR teams, executives, and businesses across North Carolina. Because of this, the crash has sent shockwaves through both the local community and the broader aviation and racing worlds. Airport operations were temporarily suspended following the crash as emergency crews worked the scene and investigators began their preliminary assessments. Flights were delayed or diverted, and nearby residents were advised to avoid the area due to safety concerns and ongoing response efforts. Aviation experts note that crashes occurring immediately after takeoff are among the most complex to investigate. During this phase of flight, aircraft are still gaining altitude and speed, leaving pilots with very limited time to respond to unexpected problems. Investigators will be closely examining whether the plane experienced engine trouble, control issues, or other anomalies in those critical seconds after leaving the ground. As the investigation continues, the NTSB will eventually release a preliminary report outlining known facts, followed by a final report that may take months or even years to complete. That final report will likely include safety recommendations aimed at preventing similar tragedies in the future. For now, the focus remains on the victims and their families. Local officials have expressed condolences and emphasized the importance of patience as the investigation unfolds. They have also reassured the public that safety procedures at the airport are under review and that cooperation with federal agencies is ongoing. This incident serves as a sobering reminder of the risks associated with aviation, even with modern technology and strict safety standards. While private and business jets have strong safety records overall, accidents like this underscore how quickly routine flights can turn tragic. As more information becomes available, updates are expected regarding the identities of those on board, the cause of the crash, and any further details related to the aircraft's ownership and operation. Until then, authorities are asking for respect, accuracy, and restraint in discussing the event. Our thoughts remain with everyone affected by this devastating crash in Iredell County. We will continue to follow the investigation closely and provide updates as confirmed information is released.